Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, November 4th, and we are doing some tillage here right now. So this has already been disked, but we're running the vertical till over it, chop up some stalks some more to get some more rapeseed planted. So he's over there planting it right now. We just got a little bit left here in this field, and we're gonna have it knocked down, so it'll be good. And we'll get this stuff all planted. It needed to be planted a while ago, but it's been so dry that the ground wasn't working up very good, and the stuff wasn't even coming up anyways because there was literally no moisture in the ground. So we've finally gotten some rain now, and the moisture is in the ground. We got some moisture and everything's coming up nice, so we can get this planted and it'll come up and everything. So we're going to try to get this knocked out as quick as we can here, and then we can go shell corn later on. So the disc definitely ridged this field worse than I thought it was going to. He went really slow with the disc, and still for some reason it ridged this field, so that's just lovely. But this is leveling it out a little bit, but it's still not perfect. It's probably going to take a chisel plow to get this out of here, and that's not possibly going to happen until next fall. So anyways, it'll work for now. It's got the residue buried at least. We probably would have been better off just hitting it with this McFarland twice and being done with it. But anyways, there he is over there. Can't see hardly. Okay, well, we finally made it to the field and we're shelling corn. So I've got 15 acres done. I basically got one more in-row to get off of this part of the field. So I think there's about 50 or 60 acres in this part of the field. There's 110 acres. It's divided into 3 pieces, so this is the biggest one. We've got cut around it, and we just got one more. So we've got one more truck to fill, I think, and then the grain cart, and then that's all we can do for tonight. So at least got a start on it, got the combine here so we can get going tomorrow. All right, we are back running today. Election day, Tuesday. And we are getting close on this first field here. We're getting into the long rows though, so it's going to take us a minute. We just had to sit and wait for a truck for a little bit, but he came back and got the grain cart unloaded, and then another truck just showed up just a second ago. So now we should be able to get back at it here. The corn has picked up out through the middle here, so that's helpful, and because it wasn't doing very good before, but it's kind of picked up, and then it's going to pick up some more once we get into some of this low ground here, because it kind of drops off into a bottom here, and so there's some pretty good dirt. We do have a few stalks that are kind of leaning in that I'm trying to get down and get them picked up, but some of them you just can't. And then some of it is deer damage and stuff, because there are a lot of deer back in here and stuff. So there's a few places you go through like this, but overall there's not that much. So the neighbors are running across the road, you can see over there, and we're just going to try to get through this today. I don't know if we'll be able to get this whole 90 acres done that we had left. We're pushing 20 again today, so we did 20 yesterday, and we'll just keep pushing here. There's supposed to be rain coming in tonight, probably around 11 or something like that, so if we do keep going, hopefully we would be done by then anyways, so. So we've got like 25 acres left or something like that, and I just got an alert on my phone thing. It said light rain starting in 20 minutes, becoming intermittent. So I don't know if it's actually going to start raining because the wind's coming like straight from the south almost, slightly from the west, so the storms are coming in. I wouldn't say storms, they're just rain showers, but they're coming in, so hopefully we can get this done tonight. I don't know. I've got everything opened up, so all we have left is straight rows. I'm just working on the little 10-acre field that's part of this right now. I'm just about to finish it up here, like 2 passes, and so it should be smooth going from here for the most part. The trucks are able to keep up now because I had to come back here and do inrows and do this little field stuff, so they were able to catch up, and now we've got plenty of room. So we're just going to keep rolling here until it starts raining, but hopefully we'll get the combine in the barn before it starts raining. Just kind of depends on what this rain does, because it's kind of, the wind is kind of blowing it straight up north, so that's the only reason why we haven't started getting any rain quite yet. Okay, well, we've been rained on multiple times. I can't really see anything out of this window. We've got 3 passes left. I'm on the 3rd one, and then 2 after this. I've got a little jag of point rows up there that I'm gonna get real quick, and then we are gonna have this done. So we had a couple little sprinkles come in and there wasn't any heavy rain, so it was enough to make my combine an absolute mess, I'm sure. But anyways, glad that we are hopefully going to get this done. I say hopefully because it could come a downpour right now and shut everything down, but so far we've been able to work through the sprinkles. So we're going to have just enough space between the trucks and the cart to finish this up with what we have, so that'll be good. We got down in here in the bottom ground and it started really pumping out the corn. I mean, everything down here is over 200, so that's great. Up here on the hills, a lot of it burned up with the dry weather and everything, but down here in some of these bottoms, it's doing pretty good. So lots of bushels coming through. Combine's running out of power, especially whenever we start the unloading auger. It doesn't have enough power to do everything and go at a high rate of speed. So we'll get this done, finished up here, and get everything in the barn.
And 32, looking at the medical.
That was my Bluetooth that just randomly decides to just kick itself off like a few times during the day. It's kind of crazy. It just happens out of nowhere. Unloading. Alright, she's gonna go put that on the truck. We've got, I think we have an empty truck sitting there, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think she can see very good out of her, my sister is running the grain cart now. Trevor was running it earlier. I don't think she can see very good out of her back windshield because the rain came in and just made a mess out of everything. Like this window over here, I can't see anything out of it. So I've been flashing the light at her whenever I'm done unloading. So okay, we've got the last pass of this field, so I went over there and got everything and cleaned up that I hadn't got, and so we just got this little bit left here. So it looks like she's gonna be able to get the rest of this on the semi that we have sitting here, so we won't have to put any on another one or anything. We won't have anything left on the cart, so that's good. And the field average is going to come out pretty nice here, better than what I was expecting whenever we first pulled into the field, because the inrows did not do very well compared to what it did out in the middle here. So all right, we got the head off and we are gonna run this up to the barn. So the barn's just like right up the road, like I can see it from here. You guys can't see it, but run it in, put it inside, and we'll see what this weather does tonight. All right, we just got it tucked away for the night. Colton has been running the Salford, so he pulled it in here so it didn't get, so the cover crop cedar didn't get all wet and everything. So shut it all down here. We gotta go grab the grain cart and the other semi in the field. All right, it is Thursday. I didn't really video anything yesterday, but it was a rain day. We got about an inch or two of rain, and so we worked on some miscellaneous projects. Had to blow some straw out here in the cattle barns, had to work some cattle and do some stuff like that, catch up on some stuff. Today we are opening up a new bag of silage. So this is the Milo or sorghum bag. So we're gonna mix this in with the wheat silage that we are getting out of that bag over there. So we're trying to blend this off and make a good mixture. We're having trouble getting enough wheat in the mixer wagon. That wheat silage is very fluffy, so when you're trying to get an amount of weight in there, you can't quite get it. So we're gonna blend this stuff off because this is really heavy stuff. It's usually pretty wet, so there's a lot of weight there in a smaller amount. Okay, nothing else major going on today. I am down here with the fuel trailer, and I filled up my combine, Cody's combine, and just got DEF put in there. I've just got to put a little bit of hydraulic oil in his yet. I blew out all 4 air filters, 2 on this one, 2 on the other one. Blew those out. Probably should blow out the cab filters. Didn't think about that one. I might do that tomorrow. But got that all done, so mine should be ready to roll tomorrow. Hopefully we can get back in the field, get running some corn. The fields that the 120 that we have to do down here yet is pretty hilly, so it's light dirt and it'll dry out pretty quickly. So I'm sure it soaked up this rain that we had like nothing. So we'll get back out there tomorrow, hopefully. And Cody's got a few beans yet to run. He's got probably 350 acres yet to go, which they're all in big fields, but there's some fields that are a little bit rough. So that'll be a little bit of a battle, but hopefully he can start that on Saturday. Today's Thursday, so hopefully he can start that on Saturday and knock a few of them out on Saturday and Sunday. I know they're talking some rain, so I don't know exactly when that's supposed to be coming in here, but we're going to have to work around that again. It's getting to the point in the year, it's November 7th. So it's getting to that point in the year where we need to have the soybeans done, and we've been doing what we can, but it's good to get them done before you get into November, because your nice days start dwindling. And as you can see here, it's, what is it? It's 6:40 and it's pitch black outside. So we lost that extra hour we had of running a few days ago. And so that doesn't help with running the soybeans. It gets tough too early. So I'm going to get a little bit of hydraulic oil in this one, and then I'm going to put some fuel in the 8235. It's sitting outside on the grain cart. weren't able to fit it in here, but we'll get some fuel in that. And that's probably going to empty this fuel trailer again. So we just had it filled up the other day. But I pumped in like 430 gallon between these two here today. So I'm gonna get this done, get that fueled up, and then head home and hopefully hit it hard tomorrow. All right, it is Friday and we are back in the fields now. So it's a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. It's solid enough back here in these fields. So we're back here on some hills and stuff, and it got pretty dry, and so not really making anything back here very good. So we're just kind of flying through this and hoping that the next field will do better. So this one's about 60 acres, and I've got this variety in this one, and then I've got a different variety in the other field. So I'm hoping that one will do better. But I guess we'll just have to find out. So we may be able to get this 60 done tonight. We've got 25 done right now, so it's about 5 o'clock now. So we could. I'm not sure if we will. Okay, it's Saturday and we came down here and we got this field knocked out today. So we had about 60 acres here. It didn't make much better than the field across the road. Wasn't great, but we got it done. Hopefully that's our worst corn and we can move on to better things. But right now we're gonna take this back to the barn. There's supposed to be some rain coming in tonight, so that finishes us up in this area. So we'll put this back in the barn, and then here in the next couple of days after it dries back out, we'll be able to go down to the next field, which is kind of away from here, a little bit farther south. And then we're gonna be going over west. So that's where there's about 200 acres of corn that way, and then that's where the rest of the beans are at there. So we're gonna be over there as soon as it dries out from this rain here that we're supposed to get tonight and tomorrow. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this week's video. Please like and subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next one.